Hello, welcome to Dungeon Brothers Podcast. I'm your host Justin. Today, it's Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you, which I always thought was cringe. But I thought I would show off some of my trades in my collection and give some recommendations. So most of these books are Dark Horse books because back when I would collect trades, which I just got back into collecting comics like 2 years ago. Uh, Dark Horse owned the rights, and Marvel got the rights back in what I think it was like 2015 or 2016. So I only have like one Marvel book. But to start off, this is a book called Star Wars Empire, Volume 1, Betrayal, which this came out I think in 2003, if I'm not mistaken. You see a lot of Anakin as he looked like in Attack of the Clones. Yeah, this book came out in 2003. It's written by Scott Alley with art by Ryan Benjamin. I thought it was an okay book. The book, the art's not the greatest, but the book is about how there's an officer and there's basically a coup d'état in the Empire that want to assassinate both Palpatine and Darth Vader, and basically Darth Vader survives and teams up with Boba Fett, and there's like flashbacks to when Darth Vader was a teenager. You also get to see the Imperial Guard fight in this book. Though they don't have like lightsabers like they did in the movie. That they just have like they're just hitting the stormtroopers with their sticks, which they use like a battalion of stormtroopers to try to kill the Emperor, which was a pretty cool fight scene. Yeah, there's some cool fight scenes and action in this book. There's also a Jedi in this, a female Jedi in this book that Darth Vader fights. Yeah, it's a pretty cool book. And you got some alternate covers by Brian Thornton, which look pretty cool. I think I reviewed this on my old channel. I don't remember if I did. So this book costs back in the day $12.95 US. I have no idea if I know some of these books have been reprinted by Marvel. I don't know if this one has, but it's a decent read if you find it. It's not too bad. So the next book is my favorite book, my favorite Star Wars book, though I haven't read it in like years. It's Star Wars Agent of the Empire, Volume 1, Iron Eclipse, which is written by Suicide Squad writer John Ostrander, with art by Stephanie Rue and Stephen Creddy, which this did get republished by Marvel. This book costs, I don't know, here it is, 19 US, 21 Canadian. This book is about an agent of the Empire who's going around the galaxy, like uncovering plots against the Empire and stuff. You also have cameos by Han Solo and Chewbacca, and the dude comes off, the main character Jahan Cross comes off like a James Bond slash Space Adventure Cobra kind of. You got Space Adventure Cobra kind of story here, where he has like a sexy android partner, which is a little weird. He bangs one of the tailhead aliens. What are they called again? I fucking forget. I don't remember. That's the thing, I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched any Star Wars movies or played any of the games, so I don't really remember all the different races and stuff. Yeah, this book was pretty cool, and the art is the art's great. He fights like a cyborg spider in this book. I don't remember that. Oh man. Yeah, this was a pretty cool book. If you haven't read it. So the next book I got is an omnibus, Star Wars Legacy Book 1. This was a huge ass book, man. I never read the whole thing because it was just like huge. I got like halfway through. I still have a bookmark in here. Holy shit! Oh man, who wrote this book? I think you got multiple writers. This book is very real cool. You get some pretty cool, edgy, like, you know, designs for the heroes and the bad guys, of course. Trying to find. Oh, John Stranger wrote the book, and the stories by Jan Bursima with John Stranger, pencils by John Bursima, and you got like cover art by. Where is it? Cover art by Adam Hughes. So the book takes place 40 years after the events of New Hope and beyond. As this era began, Luke Skywalker had unified the Jedi Order into a cohesive group of powerful Jedi Knights. It was a time of relative peace, yet darkness approached on the horizon now. Skywalker's descendants face new and resurgent threats to the galaxy and to the balance of the Force. The events of this story take place approximately 137 years after the events of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Well, at the top it said 40 years, but at the bottom it says like 137. Okay. Let's read the back. The main character of this book is Cade Skywalker, by the way. The future of Star Wars, the future of the galaxy, and the future of the Skywalkers is told in John Stranger and Jen Bursema's acclaimed Star Wars Legacy. A legion of Sith have conquered what was left of the Empire. The Jedi have been purged or fled into hiding, and the galaxy is divided into this. Into this comes Cade Skywalker, a bounty hunter who doesn't want anything to do with the Jedi, his famous name, or his legacy. But these things are destined to fall on him as the good guys and the bad guys begin to search for him, as a savior and as a threat. Collected here are the first 3 volumes of the Cade Skywalker's galaxy-changing saga, Star Wars Legacy. Holy shit. So there's maybe like, you know... Was that Ben Kenobi? No way. So the art in this book is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I will review this, I don't know. This looks cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. So I paid like $40 for this book. If you were to buy this book now, you'd probably pay a lot more. Because there's like, what, 18 issues worth of content? So the final book is a Marvel book, Epic Collection Star Wars The New Republic Legends, which collects Star Wars Mara Jade by the Emperor's Hand, issues 0-6, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, Evolution, issues 1-5, Star Wars The Jabba Tape, and Star Wars Boba Fett Twin Engines of Destruction, and material from Star Wars Tales, issue 1, 3-5, 10, 14-15, 20, and 22. Yeah, so this how much did I pay for this? I don't see a price. So I think oh, here it is, 35, 39, so like $40. I never read this book because I bought it right before I went to see. I bought this at the mall right before I went to see the new Star Wars movie. But not well at the time it was a new Star Wars movie. It was what was it called? The Force Awakens. I went to see The Force Awakens and I was. It's the thing. While I was watching it, it was okay. But I went home to think about it, man, and I was like, man, that movie sucked. And I was like, so like, demoralized. I never read this book. Which the art of the well, you got multiple writers and artists, and some of the art looks okay, some of the art looks shitty. I don't know. What the fuck? There, there's like a issue in here where like they look like anime-esque in this book, in one of the stories. Oh my god, that looks dumb. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys want me to review this, I will. Just but I don't know. I should read it at least once. I own this book. I should read it at least once, man. Otherwise, what's the point of having it? But yeah. I mean, it has a cool cover. It does have a cool cover. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you want me to review any of these books. If you want any recommendations, I would say Star Wars Agent of the Empire. I remember that being a really good book. And Star Wars Legacy Book 1. Uh, it was the thing where like the first two volumes were like I got through half of it and it was great, and then the other half not so great. But I don't know, like check it out for yourself. It's written by the guy who did like 80 Suicide Squad, so I think it's worth checking out. And the Star Wars Empire Volume 1 Betrayal, that book, it was okay. Wasn't too great. So I would say that one's only worth picking up if you can find it for cheap. But it's not like you don't have to read it. But Darth Vader is like the main character of that book. If you're a huge Darth Vader fan. All right, guys, that's it for today's review. Let me know if you guys want me to review any of these books, and if you want me to do more Star Wars videos, let me know. Though honestly, the only Star Wars movies I have are the originals on Blu-ray. So yeah. All right, guys, peace.